eigenlijk de vraag, hebben jullie wel eens ruzie tijdens de wedstrijd?
Seth, die is voor jou.
Ja.
Guus, jij hebt nooit
Ik heb nooit
gedaan, hè?
Nee.
Ja, jij hebt echt geluk, Sam, dat ik gestopt ben. Toen een jaar nadat ik gestopt ben, kwamen de shootouts volgens mij.
I love a stroopwafel, definitely. That, bitterballen, broodje kroket. I'm gonna keep going. Frietjes with that special mayo that you
That's
got.
great. That's good.
That I can't stop.
Maximaal een uur, hè, want om 9 uur in de Ajax.
Ja, daar zijn we weer. Maandagavond 22 maart. Volgens mij volle bak. 25 mensen aanwezig. 40, 50 man kijken. En dit is ook het laatste zinnetje wat ik in het Nederlands ga doen. Want we hebben speciale gasten. We've got special guests. And one of the nice thing is being part of the organization at AGC. And of course with the first men's and the ladies is that we have such a nice mix of cultures and players from all over the world. And today we have two very special guests, Kenta Tanaka and Devindar Walmiki. So we will call them Kenta and Dev. And we have a few questions from you guys which we go through. And if you have any more questions, then please put them in the chat privately to live stream or to me. That's the easiest. And we have another guest, and that's Hiroko. Hiroko in the screen will be Hiroko F. Lomans. And that's no coincidence, that's my wife. And she will help us out with Kenta because his English is almost perfect, but he's a bit shy to share that with you guys. So she's going to help out throughout the session to make sure that we all understand what he's saying. So I think, you want to say something, Hape, or shall we just get started?
No, we can get started. Great to see you all here. Great that we got those stars. Just a technical point, if you would like to see several screens, you can pinpoint screens. And if you pinpoint my screen, you will see the presentation inside my screen. So you won't see my face all the time, but the presentation. That's it for me for now.
So that's just go with the mouse over your screen and then pin it, right?
Yeah, and I like to pin Dev and Kenta as well, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then let's go. Okay. So obviously we to this sheet we start with Kenta. Hi, Kenta. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Well, welcome here. I know. It's a bit exciting for you with all the English, which might be a little bit difficult, but Hiroko will be here to help you. So what we're going to do, where we start with, is there are a few pictures on this screen. And first of all, on the left side, we see you celebrating with the Japanese flag. Can you tell me something about that tournament?
この写真は2018年のアジア大会の、時で、僕たちが優勝した時の、写真になります。
Sorry, yeah. I forgot to unmute. Yeah, this is the Asian Cup that Japan got won the first gold medal in the history. Yep.
Okay, we'll go to the second picture. So we see a very happy Kenta and a happy, I think, wife next to you. Can you tell me a bit about her and about your little son?
彼女とは、昨年の4月の22日に、結婚して、で、子供は、9月に生まれました。はい。で、奥さんの名前がももで、娘の名前がゆずになります。
So they got married last year, April, and they had a baby in September. I guess, yeah, I think he said September. And her name is, the wife's name is Momo. In Japanese, it means peach. And then the baby, the girl's name is Yuzu. It's a Japanese fruit name.
Okay, cool. So here's a picture, not of Yuzu, I think, but who do we see here?
これは僕の小さい頃の写真なんですけど、結構僕の子供のゆずにちょっと自分の顔も似てるかなと思います。
That's Kenta when he was a baby, and he thinks his daughter Yuzu looks like him.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And where did you grow up, Kenta? Which area of Japan?
出身は滋賀県なんですけど、今は京都に住んでます。
He's from a place called Shiga Prefecture, but he and his family reside in Kyoto.
Okay. Alrighty, and I think we have another one. Okay, yes, yeah. And Kenta, it's a special day today. I saw on your Instagram. So should we sing a song for you, or?
いや、ぜひオランダ語の歌ですか？
Can you sing in Dutch? Happy birthday.
Yeah, we can sing, but then if everybody unmutes for a second, so we go against all rules, but maybe if we unmute and sing just a little bit happy birthday, that would be nice. Can we?
でも、ハッピーバースデーというか、ハーフバースデーなんで、そこがちょっと大丈夫ですかね。
It's a half birthday, so 6 months birthday.
I know it's also a birthday, so let's sing a short, and we can do it. So, en dan moeten we in Nederlands doen, denk ik, hè?
Lijkt me wel, ja.
Oké, dan gaan we langzaam
Lang
leven.
Langzaam leven.
Langzaam leven in de
Gloria.
In de
Gloria.
in de
Gloria.
Bram, dit is echt een goed idee. We moeten naast de Maart meetings moeten we ook een HGC band of koor gaan maken.
Ja, maar
dat is misschien voor april. Is misschien voor april.
Ja, dat is een goeie.
Thank you all, everyone.
That's good.
Well, then we're gonna make a little switch, yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna go to our other Asian star, Dev. Welcome, Dev, in the meeting. Hey, let's talk a little bit about that picture on the left. There's there's six Indian guys looking to a funny-looking Dutch man, I think. What's there?
I think he's a crazy man. I think he's a coach. Oh, it's Paul Van Aert.
It's Paul.
Oh, now I see it. Okay. Yeah, so it was in 2015 where Paul was the national coach of India. And it was a nice moment for me, especially because that was a time when I made my debut in the national team. After being avoided by a lot of coaches, they never selected me. But I don't know what he saw in me, and he really liked my game, and he gave me a chance for the first time. And it was in World Hockey League, World Pro League in Belgium, where I made my debut and I scored on the debut game.
Oh, that's cool. That's good to hear. Hey, a little question about, because we know a little bit how the selection in Holland works. Hey, you just play and then you get picked to come to training, and then you have 24 guys, and they will end up with 16. But how does
Yeah.
that work in India? Because it's a bit different, huh?
Yeah, the reason I think for that is because India is so big, with 1.3 billion people living in India, and even from my city, my state, Maharashtra, there are like 123 million people, and from my part, Mumbai, there are like 20 million people. So you can imagine how many people are there, and so that's how we all play the tournaments and national championship where the selectors are watching you, and that's how they select you for the list of 100, sometime more than even 100. Then to make then they keep cutting the players, and that's how you make it to the top 33. And but which is very hard, but that's the procedure. That's how it works in India.
Okay, and you have different who are selecting?
Yes,
Former coaches
so
or former international players?
former coaches and former international players, those who have been in the high performance thing, then they select you for it.
Okay. Hey, and this picture is something special, huh?
Oh yeah, he's my inspiration. My brother, my elder brother, Yuvraj Walmiki, and Paul knows him because he was playing along with Paul that time in 2015. So yeah, it's a special picture for me, and I always look up to him, and he's the reason why I started playing hockey, and it was a nice moment to play along with him in 2015 for the national team.
And you were, oh sorry, what kit were you wearing there? Which club is that? Or
this was we were playing for a club in Bangalore, where I was the captain and he was playing under me.
must be a good moment, huh?
Yeah,
Above
absolutely.
your big brother. And we know family is very important to you. Can you tell me who's on this picture?
Yeah, so if you see on the right, I mean, you already know that's my brother Yuvraj Walmiki, and the down two also are my brothers. One is the one who's sitting on the left. He's a handicap. He can talk. At the age of 14, he used to talk, but he was playing in a garden once, and he broke his brain completely. So that's how he stopped completely talking. So we still had a huge loss, but he's still okay, but he just cannot understand things. He's a bit handicapped. And today is a special day for me because he celebrates his birthday today. So I'm very happy. I had a small cake in my room today for myself so that I could celebrate his birthday with and rest two are my mom and dad.
Okay, well, congratulations for you as well. And then the song we sang, I'm not going to ask everybody to do it again, but it's also for your brother then.
Yeah.
And what is it the color run or something, or what is the?
Yeah, this picture is with my entire family, where people they come to you and put colors on your faces or on your body. So it's a celebration of Holi, we call it. It's a festival of color. So
Yeah.
we exchange colors on each other, and we put a lot of water and like with the color paints and everything. And so this was a celebration picture from last year.
Oh, cool. That's a religious festival, right?
Yeah, it's a religious festival. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's nice. And I think okay, and we will continue to some questions now. And I think Dev, you're you're speaking now, so let's continue with you first. So what food do you like in Holland, and what not? And these are actually questions from the people who are participating in the call, and they sent a question before. So we will.
Okay. I like olive oil. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, and the thing I don't like, it is the smashed potato thing, which is sometimes I don't like it. So
Ah, yeah.
these are the
Stamppot.
two things.
Aardappelpuree? Or the stamppot? Is it the mashed potatoes with green in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
stamppot.
Yeah.
Okay, but you let Eric know, eh? He doesn't cook that for you then.
Yeah, I think Hagise is improving with the food every day now from last 1 month.
Okay, well that's good to hear. We'll tell Eric. I think he's yeah, he bought a few cooking books, so he's trying. And Kenta, what food do you like in Holland, and what do you don't like?
クロケットとハーリングが好きです。
Haring?
Yes. 魚のやつ。
Like the
Yes.
Okay, so you like that or you don't like that?
嫌いなのは黒いグミドロップ。
Yeah, he likes the croquet and that fish thing, herring,
Yeah.
and he doesn't like the black.
Yeah, the licorice drop.
Ah, black drop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Kenta, what was the first thing you noticed when arriving in Holland that is different to your own culture? And what do you find the hardest to deal with?
?最初感じたのが、やっぱりその挨拶するときにハグだったりとか、あと挨拶がやっぱ日本と全然違うので、そこはやっぱり一番文化的な違いを感じましたね。はい。ハイタッチとかハグとか。
Yeah, he said the way people greet, hug, kiss 3 times on the cheek. Yeah, that's what he finds the biggest culture difference.
Okay. And is there anything he finds? Is that also the part he finds the most difficult to deal with? The 3 hugs? Oh, actually with the corona we don't do that anymore, but yeah, because no, it's okay. So okay, so Dev, what was the furthest? And
Yes.
what do you find the hardest to deal with?
Obviously, for me, the hardest is the weather, which is shit sometimes.
Yes.
Because I come from Mumbai, and Mumbai is always like hot and warm. So it's always 35, 36. And yeah, but I'm getting used to it. So I have no complaint.
Our range are a bit more relaxed, huh?
Yes.
And so okay, so the temperature is. But was the weather also the first thing you arrived when you came to Holland, or maybe to Europe? Because you came to Germany before, so you were used to Europe.
Yeah, one thing was because we have the right-hand drive, and here in Holland we have left-hand drive. In India, so it's like right-hand drive. So yeah, and also while walking, it's like when you're on the road, you're walking. So people normally go to the right side, and with us, it's always going left side.
Yeah. So did you ever almost got ran over? Looking at the wrong side?
I just say sorry if I do something like this.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we can do something in between. Have you have you discovered, and maybe you know, similarities between the Indian and Japanese culture? So I'll start with Dev.
Yes. I think there were two things. Obviously there are a lot of things that way, which their food is different than us, and they have different completely style of food which they eat, and with us it's completely different. That is one of the thing, and but the good part still always remain with us. It's like we both are Asian players playing here. Yes.
And is there anything the same? When you say, hey, well, we have this in common, which really is different than what you experience here in Holland?
Come again?
So is there also something the same, similar? You find out, say, hey, these funny Dutch guys do things different than we do?
I don't think so, because I think I'm with the time I started playing abroad, so I'm used to with these people and with the white skin, so I have no complaints.
Okay, and okay, let's go to the next.
Yeah, there was a suggestion, the politeness in the chat.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that's I think we can agree. Maybe you do the same. Is that the politeness and the kindness and the gratitude is maybe a bit bigger in the Asian countries than in our blunt Dutch culture. Do you see that as you're coaching jongens C2? Is that different than coaching boys of 15-year-old in India?
Oh yeah, it's a lot different, I think. But it's also, I feel it's fun doing it, and which is it's like I look at the base of the Holland, the style of coaching, and the style of coaching in India is completely different, and because there it's like sometimes here the childrens can be like more pampered and stuff like that, but India it's not like that, because when I was growing under a coach, and at the young age like 7 or 8, he was always beating me, hitting me, my coach, if I'm not doing stuff, if I'm not learning, if I'm not doing what he's saying. So he was always been very hard on me, so just to make sure that I become a good player. But here it's completely different. We have been too nice. That's what I feel.
Yeah, but we don't allow you to hit the players, so you can be a bit more tough on them, but no hitting.
I try my best.
Hey, and that's a good question. Kenta, is there a difference what you see with the Dutch kids playing hockey and you yourself playing hockey as a kid, or coaching kids in you do clinics in Japan? Do you see difference in the how the kids behave?
やっぱりオランダの子供たちは非常にまず楽しんでホッケーやってるかなっていうのがまず一つあって、日本の子供たちは結構真面目にやらされることが多いと思うんで、オランダの子供たちの方が楽しんでホッケーやってるかなっていう印象はあります。
Yeah, Kenta has an impression of Dutch kids. They look more like really enjoying hockey compared to the Japanese kids that are more tend to follow the what the coach says. But he thinks that he can see more in the kids are enjoying more in Holland.
Is that come from the way of the coaching style, or is it just is it the coaching style that makes the kids enjoy more?
Oneつはやっぱその練習の種類がとても豊富っていうのと、やっぱ指導者の数が多いんで、それだけ多分いろんな練習方法ができているので、子どもたちが飽きないっていうか、 やっぱり日本人はやっぱりそもそも競技人口が少なくて指導者も少ないんで、同じような練習をしている指導者が結構多いっていうのが印象ですね。はい。
He finds here in Holland, more hockey players and more coaches, and the more coaches mean the more, everyone has a different style of coaching. So he sees way more variety in coaching, and so that, so kids don't need to really train the same repetitive, boring drills every day. Like Japan, that way less coaches, so the kids tend to do the same drills. That's the difference he's found.
Okay, that's good. And then Kenta, we go to the next question. Is what's the biggest culture shock between your country and the Netherlands? And yeah, and what's the weirdest thing of Dutch custom or people you've ever experienced or witnessed so far?
そうですね、一番最初驚いたのが、公共交通、電車とかバスの時間がちょっといい加減かなと思いました。日本だと絶対に遅れないんで、基本的に事故とかない限りは。
Yeah, he was surprised the public transportation. It's just not so punctual in Holland compared to Japan, that we get announcement when the train comes even 1 minute late, and that they let us know. But in Holland, it's so unreliable.
Yeah, I think we can all correct that. And for you, Dev.
Honestly, I have not experienced something which is shocking for me, but I hope I do one day. Then I can talk on this topic.
Okay.
Till now, everything good.
Well, I have a question. So let's say last Thursday, Paul was quite direct to one of your teammates at halftime. He didn't really like that, and they had quite a big argument after the match. I think that would be impossible in Japan or India, is it? Or
No, I feel in India it is possible because that's how the coaches are there, and they have been very direct to you on your face. If they don't like it, they don't like it. If because a coach believes in a player, because he or she, if he is good, then he talks about it in front of your face rather than just keeping it to his heart, or maybe just going and talking behind the back, which is not the culture of Indians. And also I see that in Paul, because that's the reason I like him as a coach, and that's the reason I love to play under him, because even when he gets mad at me also sometime, so I like it because he's been very direct if I'm not performing up to my standard. So I really take that in a positive way, which also motivates me to work more harder and come more stronger than before. So I feel in India it's the same how Paul I mean, because for Michael, which he took it in a different manner, because in Argentina it may be not the same. But if you're asking me this question, then I feel the coach should be like this. They should be direct, because then they can tell you what's right and what's wrong.
But if you don't feel like he hits the right spot, would you go against him, or would you just take it as it is? And
yeah, maybe just have just that moment you don't need to speak, because if the two people are just heated up and there is no solution coming to it, so it's better one should keep quiet and just take it, and maybe you can discuss with the coach the other day or maybe next day, then when things are again back to normal. That's what I feel.
Yeah. So that's I think is quite a clear culture difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kenta, would you ever speak up to your coach if he within the group? Would you do that, or is that not really common in Japan?
もちろん日本でもそういうことはありますし、 ポールが、ああいうことを言ったのは、自分は別に当たり前のことだと思いますし、逆に僕はそれでやる気が出たというか、もっとやってやろうっていう気持ちになったんで、それは全然問題ないし、コーチとしては別にそれは間違った判断ではなかったかなと思います。
Yeah, he thinks he didn't find anything wrong about what he said, his attitude towards the players. And yeah, he felt like the coach, the Paul inspired him. And yeah, as a coach, that yeah, he finds that's what the coach should do.
Okay, thank you. And so you're here now for quite some time. Is there anything we should take away or we can learn from your culture? Yeah, Kenta is fine. Yeah, for Kenta.
そうですね、まず、でもオランダ自体がそもそも素晴らしい文化で、日本が見習わないといけないことばっかりだと思うんですけど、強いて言うなら、日本のその言葉に一心伝心っていう言葉があって、その言葉を言わなくてもこう相手の気持ちになって考えるっていうのが、ある意味美徳とされてて、やっぱり常にこうなんていうんですかね、相手のことを考えながら行動するっていうのは非常にいいことなのかなというふうに思います。
Yeah, he finds he likes a lot of he finds a beauty in Dutch culture, but then if he can share one thing that yeah that is Japanese, the beauty in the Japanese culture is it's called, we say ishin denshin. It's really Japanese thing that you read your mind without saying, you can do this when you really think about other people, like you put yourself in someone's shoes, you feel for them, and then you figure out what she's trying to say without hearing from them. So that's kind of thing that okay, it's like feel for them, put yourself in their shoes. That's the one thing that the Japanese are really good at and so proud of as well.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Do we have another slide, or is this the last one? Because I have some questions also via WhatsApp coming in. Oh yeah, this is the one. And then I'm going to make this question a little bit broader. So say there are 3 medals to win in Tokyo. Will both Japan, India, and the Netherlands be on the podium in Tokyo this summer? Kenta.
はい、もちろんその可能性はゼロではないですし、そうなればいいなとは思います。ただ、多分あまり多分日本が表彰台に立つっていうのは多分どこの国の選手も多分思ってないと思いますけど、でもアジア大会でも誰も期待してなかったですけど、やっぱり勝つことができたんで、そういった部分ではやっぱ出場すればやっぱ可能性っていうのはゼロではないんで、日本としても表彰台に立てるようにしたいです。
Well, that would be great if that happens, to see the three countries on the podium. But he said that Japan is not really a favorite contender in the Olympics, but just like what happened in the Asian game, that no one really expected Japan to win a gold medal, but they did. So chances are not zero. So they'll go for it.
Yeah, that's cool. And then I have one more question for you, Kenta. Then we'll go to Dev about this. So I have a question via WhatsApp. How do you like Siegfried as your coach? He's not listening.
彼は非常に僕は好きなコーチで、非常にフレンドリーでいいコーチだと思います。ただオランダではどういう評価を受けてるか僕は分かんないんですけど、彼は結構変わってるかなと思うのは、やっぱりこう何ですか、日本の文化をすごく勉強して、 まあ、例えば俳句だったり、そういったのを、まあ、日本のチームに逆に、なんていうんですか、オランダ人なんですけど、取り入れたりして、まあ、その文化的に結構馴染もうとはしてるコーチかなと思います。
Yeah, he likes to coach, and he wondered how the Dutch people think about him, you know. But Kenta likes him because he really tried to blend him in the Japanese culture, like learning the Japanese poem called haiku, and using that in the training or try to interact with other players. So yes, he's a good coach.
Yeah, I can see that. And then what the same from the same person, and I think Siegfried has also been a coach at AGC years ago. So I think from the AGC hockey family, we would like you to say hi to him from us. So if you can bring our greetings to him next time you speak to him, then I think in 1993. Oh, yeah, we'll see. In 1993, he was the coach of the women at AGC. So and thank you, Rudolf, our walking library. And Dev, what do you think about the chances of Holland and Japan, Holland and the Netherlands for this Tokyo Olympics?
Yeah, I think India has a very bright chances this time because last Olympic Games we lost the quarterfinals where I was playing that time. But I feel this team has more caliber and talent, and I feel they can do it this time and bring medal back home, which has been lost glory for a while. Which India still has a record of 8 Olympic medals. I still feel India can do it this time.
And what are the in this time? You said the quality. You said the quality of the players, but is there what specific things?
I think the administration and also more high performance thing has come up with food, nutrition, and there are other things also which has changed to players' mentality, like accommodation for stayings and things like that, which is required as top physios, which has been improved in a while now. So this is one of the reason I think the players are keeping themselves fit. So this is the reason I think.
And they're already preparing full time for the Olympics, right? Already 2 months.
Yes, absolutely. They are in the training camps in Bangalore currently, where they are training with the entire team. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then I forgot to ask you one question, Dev. What can we learn from your culture? What would you see from your culture in Holland?
I think I come from, like I just said it before, with 1.3 billion people, with so many caste and religious, and with Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Jains. There were so many religious things, and with 29 states and 7 union territories. There's one thing which I think we have in common, that we always wear a smile in a day with whatever ups and downs we have in life. We always need to wear a smile, which can make your day good, whether in any stress or any problems you are in. But it's always things will be fine in the end. So I think that's the thing. That's what I also tell my boys when I'm training or whenever I'm sharing my experience with the young kids, or even in Hagase. I just say them, just enjoy, because it's now, it's moment. Live every moment happily and wear that smile on your face.
Oh, you definitely embody that, because we see you every Sunday enjoying and fighting and laughing on the hockey pitch, which is really inspiring, and I like to see that, and I think I'm not the only one. at AGC who loves to see you on the field with your positive power spirit. So going back a bit on what you want to add on the culture, is there anything what you would like to add to the Dutch hockey culture from the Indian hockey culture?
I think there are one thing which is a lot which is being celebrated in India. There are a lot of festivals. I think I don't see that a lot of festivals here being celebrated the way we do it. Maybe if we adapt to it, if we start playing some colors festivals or the light festival where we celebrate with the I mean, I'm sure we do it here also with the firecrackers, which we call it Diwali in India. So where you light candles and outside your house, everywhere, when people come and make sweets for each other, we take it to their home. So we keep exchanging sweets with every family, which maybe we should adapt to it.
Yeah, we have some of those, and we will take you with them if there's time and if Corona allows. And is there also, so that's sort of more the culture around it, but is there something from the hockey culture you would like to see on the Dutch hockey field, or what you think that could be a bonus for the Dutch hockey culture?
I think I mean, personally, I don't see anything because it's quite more ahead than Indian culture with looking at the hockey perspective, and because the culture of hockey is much higher than India, and the way they I mean, the way they function, it's quite a lot higher than in India. But I'm trying to take your culture to India so that I can help the kids back in India and they can adapt to some technical things which will help the kid to improve or become and follow the culture of the Netherlands, because it's also the nursery of for sports and hockey especially, so which I can take it.
Yeah, I think that's great what you do for your kids back home, and that you bring back what your experience from here. So that's keep up the good work, and if we can help, then let us know. And Kenta, is there anything you would like to add from the Japanese hockey culture to the Dutch hockey culture? What do you think we can learn from you?
正直言ってあんまり僕はオランダが日本のホッケーで学ぶことって少なくて、逆にやっぱり今のこのホッケーの事情を考えると、やっぱりまあホッケー好きな人にはオランダって夢のような国だと思ってて、日本のホッケー人口ってそもそも1万1000人ほどしかいなくて、多分オランダだと30倍くらいあるんですけど、まあ、やっぱりオランダはホッケー大国だなというふうに普通に、はい、思いました。
He doesn't really see not much thing that the Dutch hockey can learn from Japanese hockey. In Japan, the population of hockey players is 10,000 people. I mean, Bram, is it like what is the population in Holland? I think he seems to say the 30 times here.
Yeah, in Holland it's 280,000 hockey players, I think.
Okay. So he said anyone who loves field hockey in Japan, the Holland is like their dreamland. So yeah, like a treasure land. So it's the other way around. Japanese hockey can learn so much from Dutch hockey.
Okay, well that's very nice of you to say, both of you. But I think we can learn some things from you guys. But it's okay. Thank you for your answers. Is there another question we have for them?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And just to clarify, we see the 3 most followed hockey players on social Instagram and social media, social Instagram. En met stip op nummer 1 in the lead with almost 88k followers is Devindar Walmiki. But the question was, what does your life look beside hockey?
Okay, my life, I mean, with the followers, I don't, I mean, I'm not into that much so much because the love and the affection from people which I get and which I give it back to hockey by doing something giving back because I personally, when I was growing, I had nothing with the hockey things, and I never thought I will become a good hockey player one day. But it was all hard work, and which I did, and which I always say to the young kids in India and also here, it's never give up, keep fighting, be a warrior on the pitch, and be the best version of yourself. That's what I always tell to my kids wherever I coach, wherever I train, wherever I'm with with anyone's. And my life besides hockey is I really want to give it back. By my plan is to make my own academy. Currently, I'm helping 140 kids back in India, those who are underprivileged and they don't have food, they don't have hockey, nothing, no background because they are like some of them are. Uh, I think they stand on the streets where they buy for food and they ask for food. And because India is so big, so I thought, why not? I should do something for those kids. So I started helping them with some hockey sticks and some balls so that they can play some sports instead of standing on the road and doing all these things. So I started 4 years back with 3 kids from age of 6 and 7, and now after 4 years I have 140 kids whom I take care of as much as I can support them in whichever best manner. My dream is so that one day they can play top hockey and play for India or maybe play abroad, or maybe they come to Holland after becoming good players. So that's my ultimate dream beside hockey, to make my own academy. So that's my goal.
That's an impressive one, Deva. We spoke about it before with our friend Bovelander, who's also doing this. So I think we can definitely help you with achieving that dream. It's a wonderful dream. And then for Kenta, what does your like besides hockey at the moment?
ホッケー以外のことでってことですよね。ホッケー以外のことだと、まあ、最近だと、トレーニングですね、筋力トレーニングが今趣味なんで、そこを楽しんでるっていうのと、それに伴って栄養学を今勉強してて、それもすごく今楽しいことの一つです。あとは、将来的に日本でもコーチやりたいと思ってるんで、それの、コーチングの勉強だったり、そういうのを今すごく楽しみながらやってます。あとはYouTube とかも、これも一つの、楽しみでは、はい、あります。
He's been quite into the workout training, the weight training, I guess. And also he's learning a nutrition as well. And he has a career plan that he wants to be a coach in Japan. So he's studying coaching as well. And also, other than that, he watches YouTube. So sounds like, yeah, it's all hockey or sports related things that he does.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. You're so passionate about hockey that you also want to have a career, with hockey after when you retire playing sports, which hopefully you still you won't do very soon. Yeah, I have a question. If you want to start preparing to coach or learning to coach at AGC next year, some youth teams like Dev does.
はい、もちろん、今、英語も勉強してるんですけど、もっと英語をしっかり勉強して、子供たちを教えれるようにしたいと思います。
He's working on his English, so yeah, hopefully next season or soon that he will love to coach the youth at Hakese.
Okay, that would be great to see you on the field next year with the kids, Kenta. We'll help you with your English. Okay, Kenta, this one's for you. You had a baby last year. Today, 6 months. It must be difficult for you to be so far away from your family. And how do you deal with it? How do you stay in touch?
もちろん家族と離れて過ごすことは寂しいんですけど、妻も今ここで僕がホッケー選手としてプレーしていることをまず幸せに感じてくれているって言ってくれてますし、日頃からテレビ電話で毎日会話してるんで、もちろんこう触れ合いはしないんですけど、顔を見て喋れるんで、そこまで寂しくはないというか、寂しいんですけど、まだ耐えれてます。はい。
Yeah, of course, it's really not sad, but yeah, he's missing his family. But his wife has been super supportive, and she is really happy that Kenta is playing in Holland. So yeah, that's really he missed them, but he feels the care and support from his family. So he feels okay, and he also see Yuzu and the wife connected with his family on daily basis, or any FaceTime. So it's been okay.
Okay, well that's good. That's good to hear. Of course, it's difficult, but it's good to hear you got the support from your wife. That makes it easier. Sorry, the last one I don't get. Happy, you can.
I'm muted. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dev, how is it for you to be without your family and have your families overseas? Is it overseas?
I think the one thing has really been a good thing for us. It's like the phones coming up because then you can do a video call with them every day. Because my mom, she doesn't know how to use a phone, but the day when from the day when I started going abroad, so I thought of one thing, that this is how you pick up the phone when someone calls you. I gifted her a good phone so that she can do a video call with me. So I only told her two things. One is the green button where you pick up and you see me, and one is red, so just keep it. So that's all she knows. And I think in 2 years now she has learned a little bit of more. So whichever game I play, she is always putting a WhatsApp story of my picture from Hagese, so that she's supporting me every game so that I win. So whenever I call her, we Indians have a culture of talking to parents every day, maybe 2 times also in a day, because during Corona time when I was here, it was 3 calls in a day to check if I'm okay or not, because that was the situation. But now that's how we talk to our family. We are always connected.
Are they watching the live stream?
Yes, absolutely. So there is I have few friends there back in India, those who are helping my mother to watch it. Only they come and they on it, and once the match is over, then sometime first 2 games they had a problem where the link was not working properly. But then she started yelling at me, "What's wrong? Why I can't see you in action?" And then I was like, there was some problem with the video. Yeah, but now she's enjoying every game, and yeah.
That's good. We will welcome her next time. You gotta tell me her name, then I will welcome her next time.
Yes, absolutely.
One of the participants already put on also in the chat, but we were well prepared. So Kenta started his YouTube channel. It's all in Japanese. So Kenta, can you briefly introduce your YouTube channel and tell us what you are doing there?
僕が YouTube 始めたきっかけというか始めようと思ったのが まずやっぱ日本の人にやっぱりホッケーっていうのを知ってもらいたくて、で、まあ、今オランダリーグにいるんで、まあ、そのオランダの、まあ、文化も日本の人たちに伝えたいですし、まあ、そのオランダの、ホッケーっていうのはどういうものなのかっていうのを YouTube で伝えようと思って、まあ、YouTube を始めました。で、最近だとデフにも協力してもらって、一緒に、動画出てもらって、まあ、今、いろんな動画を作っている最中です。で、その英語の、サブタイトルを入れたいんですけど、英語のサブタイトルを入れるのがめちゃくちゃ大変で、なかなかそこまで手が回ってないんですけど、最近のデフの動画だと、まあ、サブタイトル入れて英語で見れるんで、ぜひ皆さんも見てほしいと思います。
Yeah, the reason that he started the YouTube channel is for the few reasons. Well, first, yeah, he would like to introduce hockey to Japan because hockey is not really the major sport yet. And second, he would like to share his experiences in Holland, tell the introduce Japanese, the Dutch culture, and as well as the hockey. And but these days, recently, what's been challenging is putting a subtitle, English subtitle in his YouTube. So that has been a hassle, but I think that Dev is he also had a YouTube channel, right, Bram? Yeah.
Well, that was one of the questions.
Yeah, so they recently do things together. So that if you see Dev's channel, that I think that he's got the English subtitle, or I don't know, maybe Kenta's YouTube. I'm not sure, but it will be English subtitles.
Okay, that's good. So then we can understand what you're doing. And Dev, do you also have your YouTube channel? Because I saw you guys doing stuff together. Do you also have a YouTube channel, or are you have ambitions?
Absolutely. I mean, I will have it soon, maybe. But this video was only for Kenta because he wanted me to do some Indian training skills for his YouTube channel, which I did it for him. But still, he hasn't paid me. He told me he's gonna pay me for it, but but I told him it's just a friendship. That's the love. So I do it for free because he was telling me I give you money for it. I said no. I do it for free because every night we sit together in Portland and drink chai, the Indian chai. So that's how I do. So it's fun doing it with him. The YouTube thing. We had a nice video today. We had the second video also on his YouTube channel. So I think you guys should watch it. It's fun.
You're muted at the moment.
Yeah. So we will definitely look for the new update on the YouTube channel. We also had a question you told about the Indian chai. Is Kenta also completely into the Indian chai now, or is he still holding on to his Japanese tea?
No, yeah, he's been drinking from I think 1.5 months. It's been we every night whenever we come from the trainings or from the game, we sit together. We drink chai together because he likes it now. Because normally I think all the international players, they like my chai because they love drinking it because it has a lot of herbs inside it, and so yeah, it's fine. They love drinking, so it's nice.
Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, we got a question from one of the participants. So, Dev, you have a nickname, it's the Warrior. But Kenta, do you have a nickname on the?
Yeah, I do have a nickname. Yeah.
僕も全然ニックネームないですね。まあ、日本だとたまに田中健って呼ばれたりしますけど。はい、田中健太なんで略して田中健みたいな。
No, he doesn't really have a nickname in Holland, but in Japan, sometimes people call him Tanaken. Well, his name is Kenta Tanaka is so that's short version of his name. So Tanaka.
Okay. So we can find one for you here. We can so maybe if we have suggestions, then we can start giving you a nickname. Maybe something like Lightning. Meep meep. Here, someone coming in. That's really good. That's really nice. Okay, yeah. So we are really happy and really glad that you're playing for AGC. Is there something? So and we are very grateful that you guys are here. We enjoy it a lot. It enriches our club. But is there anything we can improve? And I think that means towards you, socially and hockey related. Say start with Dev. Is there anything we can improve or where we can help you with?
Maybe pay me more money next season.
Okay. Well, I will.
Well, we need more goals, huh? Then we need more goals, Dev.
I was only a defender. Now Paul made me a striker. Then he made me a midfielder. Now last game. So I'm a multi-utility player now. I've become so, but it's fine. I'm enjoying.
but as long as you don't have to be a goalkeeper, then it will be fine.
I also don't mind playing as a goalkeeper because I can always save some goals.
I know we've seen that actually. Yeah.
If all the goals you score are as beautiful as the last one or the first one, then you can score a lot of more goals, eh?
Maybe coming weekend. Let's see. Hope for the best.
That's a good start. And for Kenta, is there anything we can do better at AGC, socially or hockey related?
今のままで十分サポートしてもらってると思います。ただ、この間も話してたんですけど、その HGC でこうイベントをするのも面白いかなと思ってて、オランダにも多くの日本人の選手というか、子どもたちが住んでるんで、そういった子たちにホッケーを提供する場として、HGC のクラブで、そのホッケー教室だったりイベントをするっていうのは、いい案かなというふうに思います。
He feels that he's been receiving lots of support from the hackers, so he's really happy about that. And he has an idea that would be really fun and great that if he can organize the event or workshop for Japanese kids. There are quite a big community in the Japanese community in Holland. So that would be great that if a hacker can help him out to organize some events for Japanese kids.
We can. I think we can definitely do that for you, Kenta. We will help you organize that. So let's sit down together after this upcoming week to see how we can organize this best. That will be great. It will be really great. And we already have some extra volunteers helping out, so that's good. Thank you, Sabine. And then we have, I think this is one of the last sheets we have. So you guys came, we'll start with Kenta. You came from Japan, came to Holland to get more experience, to get a better player, maybe prepare good for the Olympics. Is the Hoofdklasse bringing you everything you expected and hoped for?
Right. そうですね、予想してた通り、本当にまずレベルが高くて、本当に世界各国から本当に有名な選手が集まっているリーグで、僕はこのリーグっていうのは世界一のリーグだと思ってますし、できるんであれば、ずっと現役の間はこのオランダリーグでプレーできれば、自分の人生において、それは素晴らしいことかなというふうに思います。
yeah, he finds the levels really high, and he believes that the Holland has the best, toughest, strongest league in the world, and he sees all those big names in the league. So yeah, he's very happy that he plays in this league.
And Dev, is this, yeah, you came from India to Germany to Holland. Is the Hoofdklasse bringing what you expected?
Absolutely, 100%. That's what I really dreamt of. I think 2014 was the first time before the World Cup in Den Haag. I was here with the Indian team, and when I saw Bloemendaal playing, then at that time I decided. I mean, I really want to play in Holland one season, but I never knew that after Olympic Games. I was being dropped from the national team. But I always had this ambition to play at the top and highest level. But I went to Germany to play 2 seasons. Then later on, which was always in mind to play in Netherlands because it's the top hockey league in the world, I feel, for me. And when I contacted Paul in the first time and I asked him, I really want to play for some club in Holland, so can you help me out? Because I wasn't aware about that Paul was the coach of HGC. And that was the time when Paul offered me that, yeah, I'm a coach of this club, so it's better if you come here and play for us. And that's how I decided to come my first season. And after coming here, then I experienced the actual hockey, which is like international levels where the top teams are playing. The level is a lot higher than what we see in India and Asian countries. So I really enjoy playing here, and I think Paul believed in me, and I really wanted to deliver myself in the first season, and that's how I think that's the thing which I did, and I really want to continue doing as much as I can do for the team, and I really enjoy playing for Hagese, and I think one thing is common between India and Hagese. It's the blue jersey I wear, and I wear it with pride because it's a national color of India. So I enjoy wearing it, and after playing, and giving my 200% whenever I'm on the hockey pitch, whether it's like blood, sweat, everything. I just want to give and go all out just to so that Hagese wins. So big thank you to the Hagese family for accepting me and making me the part of the team.
Well, I think you made it very easy for us to accept you, Dev, and that's the same for Kenta. I think you guys are role models for a lot of players in the team, and definitely for a lot of kids in the club. So they really see you guys as role models, and your behavior on and off the pitch is something really worthwhile for AGC. So, and then what we maybe can do back to you is if we go to the last sheet. Of course, Instagram lives by how many followers you have, and then we start with Kenta because you have some. If you run as fast as you can catch up with Instagram, then you will catch up Dev very soon. Yeah, please, guys, follow these AGC stars. Not just to follow them, but also because there's really nice information on their Instagram, really nice stories. I see the link to your YouTube channel as well, Kenta, so that makes it easy. Yeah, and anything you want to say about these channels, Kenta? You want to say something about your Instagram channel?
YouTube、Instagram のプロフィールから見れるんで、ぜひ、暇な方は見てください。
Oh, he said, yeah, please follow him. Watch YouTube.
Cool. That's we will do that. Dev?
I think you don't need to follow me. It's better if you meet me in person. That's more better to know me more about myself and invite me to your houses for food or something.
You want a sushi night again?
I would love to, because I think which is always happening with you, Bram. I love that sushi thing, especially to Hero and you. A big thank you for always inviting me. So that's how I feel like I'm not left out and don't miss home anymore. So it's also my home now. So I enjoy every moment here in Holland and in this club.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being at AGC, for being for being there, being who you are, being for the team, and tonight for being here with us. I think it was very interesting to hear your story. Yeah, we can go on for hours, I guess, with interesting questions. But Dev, what you said is maybe true, and hopefully we can do that as soon as possible. We meet you again at the club at the AGC, so, because that's the closest we can get, and we can get that close to you. And I know you and Kenta are very open. So yeah, let's see you around on the field, and then I think we leave it at this, Happy.
Yeah, let's invite all our viewers to sign up for next Wednesday, because we got two very special guests coming in then to talk about the national youth. Bram, you might know some already. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully see you next time.
See you next time.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Dat is eigenlijk de vraag: hebben jullie wel eens ruzie tijdens de wedstrijd?
Seth, Dev, die is voor jou.
Ja.
Guus,
jij hebt nooit
ik heb nooit
gedaan, hè?
gedaan.
Nee.
Ja, jij hebt echt geluk, Sam, dat ik gestopt ben. Toen een jaar nadat ik gestopt ben, kwamen de shootouts volgens mij.
I love a stroopwafel, definitely. That, bitterballen, broodje kroket. I'm gonna keep going. Frietjes with that special mayo that you guys.
That's great.
That I can't stop.